Here we go. Maybe.
Be advised, graphic language about to ensue. You have been warned.
Best free shit you ever got.
Well, it's the weekend again. And you know what that means. It means it's time to get drunk and talk about stupid criminals again. So fill your glass and plant your ass. Cause this here is Whiskey, Wine, and True Crime. Starring Crystal, Kelly, Drink Bitch Janelle, Tech Bitch Paul, and Research Bitch Chris. Reading you today's headlines with unfiltered commentary for your enjoyment. Whiskey, Wine, and True Crime.
Go potty.
Coming at you live.
Go potty.
In 3, 2, 1.
Boy, you know, I wish Drink Bitch would feed me out of her hand, but, you know.
She would probably slap you with a piece of pizza. You can get a domestic violence charge for that.
If she slaps me, I can get a domestic violence.
No, she can get a domestic.
Slaps me with pizza.
Yes,
but that's in Florida.
I think that's just in general. I don't know.
I can ask Brent. It's going to be this city's police officer after that.
Oh Jesus!
I've got nothing.
If I slap somebody with a pizza, and I get domestic violence, he'd probably be like, "Why in the fuck are you asking me?"
Probably. I call you pizza slap. So, hello, everybody. What?
Remember the guy from was afraid? I think it's Fraser where he goes, "No soup for you."
Oh, the soup Nazi.
Yeah.
Yeah, the soup Nazi.
He goes, "No pizza for you."
You just, yeah.
Get slapped, bitch.
I slap you, bitch. How to Be a Hoe by Velvet Jones.
Captain Save a Ho to the rescue.
The hoe who?
Captain Save a Ho to the rescue.
Captain Save a Hoe.
Yeah, it's usually that like one friend out of the group that actually has her head on straight, and he's usually the good one of the group. She kind of rescues everybody else. We call her Captain Save a Ho.
Typically.
Okay. Okay, so, yeah. Why, hello, everybody. For you, those of you just joining us, this is
Derek.
This is the shit show that
That
is
was
called
part of the
Whiskey,
song.
Wine, and True Crime. What he missed?
We were so confused.
He's like, why is there a siren?
That's why I had to mute myself. I'm sitting here trying to.
It's okay. I got it on a full blown mic. We'll be all right.
Yep.
I had to mute it, so I was like, "Dude, this what?"
Are you having issues?
No, I'm not.
I'll stay having issues.
I'm having a lot of issues on the other side of this.
Right. So, man, she's marrying you, so it's going to get bigger.
Guess what? Whatever hers is yours, and whatever hers is hers, and yours is hers.
It's hers.
Yeah.
Yep.
Think of
So we've made a decent jump since last week, now that Crystal remembered to post the past couple of podcasts, but we won't go there. She's getting old. And forgetful in her old age. Do you remember your name?
Bob.
It's Dave.
Dave.
It's Dave. Her name is Dave.
Apparently I'm Dave now.
She's gender fluid and she loves pans, so that means she'd be a pansexual.
I now identify as Michael Jackson. My pronouns are he.
You need the white glove though. You gotta pull it off.
It has to have glitter.
I have one at home.
It's what? Is it?
It's white, but it's not sparkly.
We can put sparkles on it.
That's what bedazzle.
I can get you a white glove. I can put googly eyes on it. A shitload of googly eyes.
Watch all the fucks I do not give.
It would
There they go.
It'd be great for jazz hands. Gah.
Oh my god. Jess hands all yours.
You ever want to blind somebody from a distance?
Now that's an idea. Instead of strippers putting pasties on their nipples,
Uh-oh. What the hell?
could you imagine googly eyes?
Yes.
Just the big
Yes, I
googly
can.
eyes.
Yes, I
And they'd be
can.
dancing around.
I'd seen a video on TikTok or this lady, she put googly eyes over her nipples and then walked into the room naked with her husband sitting there. And he's like, God.
Can I do that to you?
He wouldn't mind anything that has to do with your boobs.
No, but he would tear it
Now
off.
you're talking to Paul, right?
Yeah.
You're talking to Tech Bitch, okay.
Obviously.
Wasn't even paying attention to
Can I
you.
put googly eyes in my boob and then just walk in there naked?
On her nipples.
On my nipples?
And then
I've
she
got
just
some
goes like
really
this.
small ones at the house, and I've got some bigger ones for her eye patch.
And then she just goes like this. And the eyes are like, like a chameleon. Anywho.
Don't laugh, drink bitch. I might do it tonight for you.
Oh boy.
That's when you put it on
So I'll
Panda.
put my ball sack.
Yeah, like one on
One
each.
eye.
And then you just let it hang in the middle. It's like a nose.
I would say the one eye.
Snuffleupagus.
Wee!
He
fucking
really could be
horrible.
Willie the One-Eyed Wonder Worm.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Ah.
We do.
So,
Oh, this.
You ever seen those monkeys with like a really, really, really
Yep.
big nose? Yep.
so we were at 6,914 downloads prior to the start of the show. Now we're probably going to drop a few, but
Oops.
oops. For those of you joining us for the first time, welcome.
To the shit show.
This is us. This is unscripted.
You know that's a show, right?
No filter.
What? This is us?
It's a show.
I don't know what a filter
What the
is.
fuck am I supposed to know?
I'm just saying. I heard it was supposed to be really good. I never watched it.
Anyway,
Anywho.
we give no fucks.
As your ringtone goes.
We start off with true crime, and then I usually derail the conversation. And then-
We have this thing called ADOS. Attention Deficit. Oh, squirrel.
Right.
Yeah.
And if we really like the show and the way it's going, Crystal will bring out the fact that she's got a closet full of dildos upstairs. And one
She's
of them
like,
is green
when
and
did I get a
biodegradable.
Derek sitting in the corner listening to the whole
So I just slightly
Oh my
off
God.
camera.
can pull up that bag right now. I know exactly what you're doing.
I
Dude,
feel like you shouldn't know this.
I know, right?
It's in that closet because I don't use them.
Do any of them have suction cups?
So, oh, I want
One
that
of them
bed.
is biodegradable though, so I'm actually kind of curious.
Hey, at least it's eco-friendly.
Safe for the turtles.
I'm
Okay.
curious if you put it in the ground if it will
I
dissolve.
has nothing.
Because it's clearly not going to, make a dildo tree.
It's going to grow humans
Oh boy.
from all the DNA that's on it.
Ew.
And that, folks, is how you get horny haunted forests.
Oh, God.
I'm so sorry, buddy.
I'm just saying.
Like, I think
A literal Woody.
Lock everything out.
A woody wom. Yeah, that's it. A woody, yeah. A woody walk.
you said
Oh,
a woody
Jesus.
wom.
Well, that works too.
That's what you found over.
A woody wom cooter poof.
Is that how that works?
Stranger shit has happened.
Yeah.
So, here we go. We're going to go to Florida. Yay.
Yay.
How dare you sound disappointed?
On the keep
Why do you sound like you're being disappointed about going back?
Because they have the best stories. And the cocaine fish.
She misses Florida.
No, I don't.
She doesn't
That
miss
fucking hot
Florida.
hellhole.
She misses.
Now watching the
stories
random
out there.
tweakers walk down the street now.
I see enough tweakers at my job.
Well, apparently it must be a really slow Florida man day because there's not really much that I found in Florida. Come on, Florida, step it up. I need some good shit. But I do have one involving
Someone's
an
gonna be
alligator.
listening to this and literally say, "Hold my beer and watch this."
Every great story,
It's going to-
or sorry, every great adventure starts out with, "Hey, hold my beer."
Right.
Every great story begins with, "See, what had happened was."
You know, I never thought about that. So what if you say, "Here, hold my beer," and what happened was?
See, what had happened was.
And that means it's going to be epic.
Means someone fucked up.
It's
So
all
here we
shits
go.
and giggles until someone giggles and shits.
Right.
Nope.
And that's why they don't have playlands at Taco Bell.
Leave it alone.
Oh, don't start. This is Tricycle Motor. So here we go. Now, I love how we're talking about Florida.
Of course.
Ocala National Forest, to be exact.
Ocala.
Ocala?
Yes.
Oh, I am so fucking sorry.
Yeah, that's
I didn't call it its proper pronoun.
that's kind of center of the state almost. Little
I have a
north.
friend that lives up there.
Okay.
My ex-boyfriend got arrested there with my car.
I don't see how when all of it is nothing but frickin' woods and back roads.
He was
Unless
really
you are
in my car.
stupid
Banjos.
enough to stop.
There's banjos out there, I'm sure of it.
No, a lot of people
his dad
riding
lived
around
in
on
Ocala.
lawnmowers.
His dad lived in Ocala.
I don't see how. It's all back roads in the middle of frickin' nowhere. All you'd have to do is drive, wait until you get around a corner, dip off into the woods, and you're gone. If you're stupid enough to stop, you're stupid enough to go to jail.
I lost a fucking car out there, man.
Florida alligator,
Oh boy.
because it's not, it's not a California alligator or a Louisiana alligator. It's a Florida alligator.
So are you saying it's like a hippie because of all the drugs and psychedelics it's on?
Well, yeah, if it eats the fish, it's probably got jazz hands out. Florida
Or
alligator.
if that wasn't gonna stop, I would have gotten it.
Oh, no, I wouldn't hit you. You're my podcast partner. I have no reason to hit you.
Abuse.
It's not a... Never mind. So here we go. Oh, God damn it, Max. That was Max. Florida alligator bit snorkeler in public swimming area that's now closed.
That could be fairly common.
Well,
That's fair.
Well, because of the fact that a lot of people feel like it's a safe idea to throw hot dogs and feed these things. So now they're not afraid of people. Now they're going to come up to you and purposely bite you because that's their source of food.
And if they're looking for a hot dog and you just happen to be skinny dipping, I could see where it might be
Yeah.
as a cocktail wiener.
Yeah.
Or a little smoky.
Or as we call them, poodle peckers.
Fuck.
Poodle
Poodle-
peckers.
Poodle peckers.
I've never heard that one.
Is this
There's
got
the
to
little
do-
mini wieners that you like covered in like barbecue sauce and stuff. Little Vienna sausages looking things. Poodle peckers.
I've heard of barbecued weenies, not poodle fuckers.
They're poodle peckers.
That's what I was like.
Now, the irony of this is we start talking about poodle peckers, and TJ comes out of the room.
You got a little excited.
He's like, oh, I get to have one again.
He's probably not flat. Never mind. So, I got to take a drink here.
I'm having a bread home and listening to this.
All right. Altoona?
Yeah, Altoona.
Altoona.
I know exactly where that is too.
Okay.
Unfortunately.
And it's not spelled Altuna.
No, it's Toona.
Right.
Correct.
The Central Florida Spring
Yes.
has been closed to the public
I've been to
after
that
a
spring.
swimmer was bitten by an alligator, officials said.
I've been there.
Where? Where did he get bit?
I don't know yet. I haven't gotten that far yet.
Man, maybe he looked
You
at his
poodle
head-
pecker.
Maybe he looked at his ass and he thought it was like a hamburger.
Oh dear God!
This is
please
Florida.
don't. Please
This
don't
is
bring up a
Florida.
hamburger.
There's primarily like old saggy folks.
Oh my God! Old saggy folks and hamburgers don't go together. Okay.
No, they don't.
No, you know why? Because they have a penis puppet show. Okay, and they have a skit called The Hamburger. It's fairly
Lacey has been
disturbing.
watching this.
No, I was kind of forced into it.
I'm intrigued, but at the same point, I'm scared.
I was forced into it. Just look it up one day. You can't find it on like YouTube or anything because, obvious reasons.
Send me the link.
No!
It's not a ask TJ for the link.
He may or may not have gone to a couple of those shows.
Okay, yeah, you need to send me the link for research purposes.
Yes.
That makes me nervous.
Okay.
All you type is penis puppet show.
Yes. Yeah. Google knows everything.
Google is like not
The
friend
attack
you wanna have.
occurred. The attack occurred shortly after noon Monday at the Alexander Springs Recreation Area
Oh, I know exactly.
on the
I used to go
Ocala
out there.
National Forest, just north of Orlando.
Yes. Well, not just north. It's like a couple hours north.
Well, according to the fucking news report,
Well, according to
it's
it,
just
it's
north.
fucking wrong.
It's just north. They probably don't know how to read a map.
No.
A man was snorkeling within the designated swim area of the spring where he reported being bitten by an adult alligator,
You need to wash your hands.
officials said. The victim suffered puncture wounds and lacerations. Work at the park rendered first aid and closed the swimming area, officials said. The man transported himself to seek medical care.
Sorry.
A 7.5-foot alligator believed to be involved was removed from the swim area, which is expected to reopen in the near future. The Florida Fish and Wildlife Conservation Commission managed the alligator's removal and will investigate the attack. Does not say where he was bitten. I'm thinking of poodle pecker.
I call bullshit.
I'm thinking of poodle pecker.
Probably.
Well, really?
Really? Is that how you feel? Apparently.
So there's our Florida. It's not as exciting as funny as we usually get. I'll have to do some more digging for.
We need to call some of these Floridian people and be like, we need more drug stories.
I know, right?
Someone go create one.
Oh my God.
My cat would go out and find these drugs.
You should tell them about the image.
Alright. Thank you.
Okay.
Feel better?
Yeah.
You sure?
Maybe better in my chest.
Oh.
Alright. So,
Fly.
we are all pretty much aware of the recent news that's been going on.
I don't watch the news.
Well, you fucking answered what I was actually doing this morning.
I was talking to a friend at work, and we were talking about true crime.
You have friends?
True. I was on lunch.
You have friends?
I have like 3 or 4. And there's a pussy behind me.
He's no longer there.
Or there was. Damn pussy.
He heard friends and he took off.
He really did.
Probably. Well, I may have like 3 or 4 people that don't want me to die.
Not me.
Never said I wanted you to die.
I feel like that went.
But we're not friends?
What's your definition of friends?
Not with benefits.
What? No. Why would it ever be with benefits?
I feel
That's
like we're
disturbing.
walking Into this.
Why
I
is,
feel like if I'm
why is
drunk,
wait. Why is friends with benefits disturbing?
because I have an old man. That's why.
Damn, just call details.
Anywho,
I'm not.
if I'm drunk and I need a ride home,
That's a friends with benefits.
no.
You call a friend.
Would,
Who has the
would you
benefit
be
of
there?
being sober and able to drive your ass home.
Okay, so then all friends are with friends with benefits.
Drunk?
Pretty much.
Don't get in conversation you can't win.
This is the weirdest situation. Me and Paul have agreed. if we ever got divorced, we are stuck being friends with benefits until one of us finds a serious relationship afterwards.
Well, that actually makes sense because you both know you're clean. I mean,
No, it doesn't make any sense.
Because
Because I feel like if it gets to a point of divorce, I now hate you. Get the fuck away from me.
thing is, I'd rather do it.
yeah,
with
but if the
somebody
D is good,
No, it's no longer good at that point. Because if it was good enough,
it's
I
tainted
wouldn't
D.
divorce you.
It's tainted D.
I wouldn't divorce you.
There's a cat behind.
So you're basing your marriage and whether you divorce on the D.
No, not at
That's
all.
what you just
But if it
said.
comes down to the point of divorce, I now hate you. Get the fuck away from me.
It's the
Yeah, but a D is a D.
No,
Honey,
no.
do you get along with your ex-wife?
I'm not gonna dick her.
That's your answer. Right there, you just answered it. Problem solved.
Problem they're fucking solved, man.
Now, when we first got divorced, there was talk of that situation.
I
but-
wouldn't. Because if there's talk of that situation, that means you're still into that person, which means you shouldn't have never gotten divorced.
Exactly.
But some people are better as friends than they are.
Which me and David are better as friends than we were ever together because me and him were toxic.
But see, you can still be friends and still get a piece on the side.
But I'm not getting.
Not
I would
if
never
you're
sleep with that
divorced.
motherfucker again.
Divorce is an end of a relationship.
The thing is, I'm not gonna
Finalized.
lie, our divorce.
Finalized, done, and over. If you want to try and go get back with that person, you shouldn't have gotten divorced in the first place.
But maybe you just needed some time apart.
Then you shouldn't have gotten
Buy a
divorced.
ranch in Colorado.
You
You
need
want
some time
some
away
space,
from me.
buy
There's
a
the
ranch.
upstairs bedroom. I'm gonna stay down here.
My
Yeah.
point exactly. My
I
point
see
exactly.
where she was going with this.
Because if you're divorced, that's finalized.
Yeah, but in the middle of the night, if one of you
The
gets...
thing is, if it's
Then you
mutual-
shouldn't have gotten divorced.
Thing is, if it's like a mutual separation, though.
A
I feel
mutual
like-
separation is different than divorce. Divorce is legal and finalized. You are now done. You no longer want to be with that person. You're no longer married to that person. Get the fuck away from me.
Thing is, like, if everything's mutual and you do both agree, we're better off friends, we're done. But then sexual tensions arise after the divorce.
Then that's all your relationship was based on.
But I'm still, if he's offering the dick, because I want it.
I wouldn't. I wouldn't. I'd be
I
like,
ain't bringing it
oh,
this
you
bitch.
don't remember when you did this on this with this day? You don't fucking remember that? Meow. I would ruin it.
I can never get him to turn off.
I would
Please
ruin
tell me how
it.
It could have the opposite effect, too.
No, because at
Yeah,
that point
I-
I'd be get the fuck away from me.
I love when you get angry at me. I mean,
Anger sex is a thing.
yes, it is.
Then why didn't you stay married to me? That would be my next question.
But in the,
Oh,
Because
because
maybe
of
the
this and
regular-
this and this and this. Okay,
Maybe
then
the
you don't need
regular
this.
sex wasn't that good and they just wanted anger sex.
No, then that's not a relationship you need
Paul
to be in.
likes to do that. He
Some
likes to
people
make
can't
me
get
angry,
her
and then later go upstairs he tries to have sex.
It's
don't
called
even know
makeup
that.
sex.
Exactly.
And never fight naked.
Then you shouldn't have gotten divorced.
That's the best kind of fight right there is when you're naked.
I
Come on
can't
now.
be naked fighting with you when we've got 3 fucking kids.
Well, whose fault is that?
Dada, can you get her more?
No.
Whose fault is that for not keeping their legs closed?
Whose fault is it for not getting their dick in their pants?
In all honesty, in both situations, you can both say no. And if they try,
There's only one of his,
Just
one
yell out rape.
biological of his. There's 3 biological of yours here. And who can't keep their legs closed?
I actually got married to the second one.
Oh, for the second one, what about the first one?
You know, our parents were trying to force us to marriage.
Ooh, brutal.
Mm.
Yeah. That would have been a very toxic divorce.
I know, then you get to divorce the family, too. Because some families
I
are
did that
cool.
the first time around. I was
Some
like,
families
"Oh,
are cool.
my ex-mother-in-law."
Not their fault that their kid is a twat.
Oh no, his. I won't say that on air because he may or may not.
We'll just leave it at that.
We'll leave it there.
But I do have some breaking news
Uh-oh.
out of the University of Kentucky.
What the fuck is in Kentucky?
The University of Kentucky. Breaking news. A white student at the University of Kentucky was arrested after she was caught on video using a racial slur and assaulting 2 black students.
Ah! Good.
She was charged with 1 account of impersonating a police officer.
And now that would be an interesting story.
Do you really need to process that?
Impersonation, but I'm like, damn, why did we go racist? She made the racial slurs, but I got it.
You just missed the whole point of that joke. Did that really fall on dead people? Please tell me you got it.
She's very slow.
I know she's very slow.
I'm like scientifically bringing this up. I'm like,
No, for fuck's sake. TJ! I know you walked past me.
he's in the shitter.
Oh, he's in the shitter?
Text him. He might answer you.
I'll wait till he comes out. Are you here? You want to read it? Is it easier if you read it?
Probably.
Is he not?
My God.
Hi, Zena.
I didn't even hear what happened. All I know
Oh,
is
come on.
Crystal
She wants
missed
to give you
something.
puppy kisses.
No, her breath smells like ass.
Breath mint.
I got it. That's fucked up.
God damn. That took
It's
you.
easier to read it for me to get jokes right now.
There you go. She's out of the shitter.
Okay.
Now you can ask him.
Did you flush?
No.
Okay. Did you shitrous?
Hell
Okay. Now,
No, he's very proud of it.
It took her a couple of minutes to figure this
I
out.
have to look at it.
But I'm going to see if you can figure it out. A white student at the University of Kentucky was arrested after she was caught on video using a racial slur and assaulting 2 black students. You with me so far? She was charged with 1 count of impersonating a police officer. He got it.
I have to read things for me to get it. That's depressing. I'm sitting here scientifically trying to take it apart, and he's like, "It's a joke, Crystal." I'm like, "Oh, never mind."
Navi, you really need.
Yes, we know it's broken.
At least she's
We
wearing
got to find the
underwear.
power button. Yeah, you need to keep yourself covered there, girl.
Worst part is I just put a dress.
So where are we going today on this shit show, Crystal?
West. Oh my God. ISLIP.
Islip?
UP?
Here you go. Islip?
Ilsip.
Islip.
Islip.
Something.
Navi.
Islip, no good time.
It hurt if it slipped. Ow! It slipped. Wrong hole. It slipped.
West Islip, New York.
It doesn't work like that. It doesn't. It does not work like that unless you are gaping. It does not work like that.
It can.
No, it can't. It doesn't.
If there is enough lubrication going
And
I'm
I
listening
have
to
to be,
and it drops by 1/8 of an
You
inch.
would know because it's 2 completely different feels. You would know.
You can't go back in!
I'm just gonna try.
But it still is slip.
Islip, no good time.
It slipped, I get slapped.
Anywho, back to the story.
It slipped, I slapped.
Can you move that fast and reach that far back to slap?
That's where the donkey kick comes into handy.
Someone's losing a ball. Oh, fuck.
Yeah, but the donkey kick would throw you off of balance.
Good for you, because I'm going to say.
I'm not talking about me. I'm talking about you.
We call this thing called the flopping fish.
If women start flopping because you fucked up, you know you fucked up bad.
But then again, I could see where you would have the leverage advantage because you probably leaning over something to where it slip.
Who's leaning over something, let alone anything?
Why are you?
Well, which way are we talking? Are we talking traditional or are we talking dog in the video game?
Jesus Christ.
Honey,
Because it makes a difference about his slip.
Honey, sweetheart, what are you smoking and not sharing?
I don't even think that. I don't know.
Right.
I'm sitting here, man. Just a regular arch. A lot of times you don't
Ladies
have
and
a problem.
gentlemen, tricycle motor.
So I'm trying to figure out what the fuck you trying to lean on to make.
It depends on your
So what are
situation.
you leaning on? What is she leaning on?
If she's bent over and I'm banging her like a screen door in a hurricane.
Rock her like a hurricane.
So she's got pillows underneath her? Cause like you legit don't need to have anything underneath her.
There's a counter. There could be the washing machine. Who knows? There could be a fucking chair.
But the thing is, that angle, regardless of what you're doing, it's
That's
really
right
hard
here.
to slip. That was my point.
Not if you're little.
And it depends on the arch on her back, too.
No,
No.
Oh, yeah.
Eat my shorts.
not if you're little.
Well,
If you're a little guy, it always slips.
What do you want?
no
I was
wonder
gonna say,
you.
regardless,
The horse wants something.
The
horse
woman-
wants.
if she's in
I've
decent health,
In heat.
in heat, they can arch their back pretty damn well.
Exactly.
What?
And if the arch is too steep,
What?
it may slip.
no. That
No.
only happens if you're little.
No.
Or you just pull back too far. Obviously, you can't judge distances.
Well, yes, if you pull back too, no
Obviously,
matter how little you are, if
obviously,
you pull too far
you
back,
can't judge distances and feel.
well, how the hell
They're
can
gonna
you
feel
see
it.
when you've got 9 inches of pecker buried in her?
What do you need to see? Do you not have
Exactly.
feeling at all?
If you pull back too far, which it does happen occasionally, if you try to go for extra oomph and get more push behind
Then
it,
obviously you don't know how big you really are. Because you should be able to know
And
how much hip. Okay, I'm done. I can't.
for 9 inches,
Bobby.
no matter how big your beer gut is, you should still be able to see that 9 inches poking out.
not
saying.
when she's bent over and you're hitting her from behind.
I'm saying you!
Nevaeh.
Nevaeh, go
So you
sit.
weigh 9 inches, motherfucker, because your belly's covering your dick. You don't only see it to see where the holes are.
But then again, that's where feel comes into play.
I'm just saying, if he's 9 inches, you still should be able to see it. You see the holes. And if they're bent at a
How
particular
the
angle,
fuck?
I feel like we've gotten so far off topic. Like the train of thought was supposed to go right. It took a hard left and did a loop-de-loop.
we always do. But the thing is, you're 9 inches, okay? If you're doing that, getting yourself a motion,
And
you
you're-
see
you're behind
the
her.
distance
You're behind her,
the
she's
hole.
bent over. How are you going to see the tip of your 9 inches?
Why do you need to see it? You can't feel when it's at the tip?
I'm just trying
You
to-
can, but if you pull too far back,
That's your fault.
Then that is totally your fault. The person's doing it. Second, 2, if you slip and go in the wrong hole, now you lost a ball. I'm going to tell you that guarantee because that woman is going to swing back and slap the living fuck out of you. And you can't be mad at her. when
she wouldn't
does
be able to move because she'd been impaled over the back of the bed.
That's where the raging bull comes into play.
Just
hold on for dear life.
Shit out. Hands and all, we going ham on
Research,
today.
bitch. We got something for you to test out.
Oh, you want him to die now? That's what she's trying to do.
Ah, Jesus.
Anyway, hi, Xena.
That's where I was like, if it's 9 inches, you should be able to see.
Well, yeah, if she's on her back and you're looking down, but if she's on her stomach and
you
you're
said
behind,
bent over, so she clearly bent over. So you can see it. That was my point. If it's not an
I feel like if you can't go fishing in the dark, don't go fishing in the dark.
that's awesome.
But fishing in the dark is fun.
Not if you're gonna slip into the wrong fucking pond.
But sometimes it's
There's a difference between Mud Lake and a fucking crystal river, okay?
well, obviously. But sometimes the path, the trail to the lake and the river gets a little slippery. And sometimes
Trail of least resistance, motherfucker. Do you know what that is?
And we call that a mudslide. Jesus Christ.
just saying.
I love how we haven't even
It's
started.
possible.
We got to ice slip and then that
It was it. It was it.
I blame her.
these are what we call oh squirrel moments.
Right. I
And,
blame
and the
her.
poor squirrel's about to lose a nut.
It probably did lose a nut the way it's going. But anyway,
Nut check.
Ah, Jesus.
for the next blowjob, I'm just buttoning your night off.
I feel like that's cannibalism. Isn't that illegal?
If I bite it off and not swallow it, it's not cannibalism. I'll spit it
I
out.
still feel like that's full on assault.
It's called sampling.
I will bite
Who
it.
in their right mind will go and take a bite of a cannoli and then spit it back out?
Have you seen some of the people at Walmart at 2 in the
Or
morning?
Mike Tyson. All the wall Martians.
Yes.
So we really gonna go through this discussion on who wouldn't? I'm not surprised they don't suck the little filling out of a Twinkie sometimes.
You can suck a ping pong ball through a PVC pipe. Oh.
Anyway.
I need to make a Twinkie. Anyway,
Oh, she just popped the top of my foot.
honey,
How?
I'm gonna go home and make Twinkies
How
for
did
you.
she do that? Oh, that was my foot, you asshole.
Alright, so we're going back to February 1st, 1982. We gotta start at the beginning before we get to the end.
Obviously, that's how
Generally, how
stories
it
work.
works.
No, usually he
Unless you slip.
unless I slip and then it no kill, no, and that was how we had to do one fucking episode because we couldn't get it straight.
Oh, I had it perfectly straight.
After I did it that way.
You're not gonna fit up here, dude.
After I did it that way. Yes.
After all
Go
the
lay down.
alien fucking
And we're
things that
gonna
came
move
up.
Go.
on my,
It was simple. No killed, non knew no, so no head not killed.
That was the most.
I'm confused.
And I was even drunk as shit that night.
well, you
That was the
might
only
like
way for you to
miss
follow
the
it.
whole episode.
Yeah, but at least I didn't lose that whole episode.
I didn't know you could get shit drunk.
Oh no, I missed a whole episode on Sam Elliott.
Yeah.
And he was there. We were in the backyard.
I was a little drunk.
We did Sam Elliott? Yes. Yes, we did. AMF was not your fun that night.
Oh, I know.
You erased your hard drive. You erased that whole fucking night.
I did.
Alright. So Tina,
Now we're in
Oh,
82.
Yes.
1982.
We've gone back in time a little bit. We're
Put
in
on the
82.
parachute pants, break out the Aquanet. We're in 82.
fuck.
I was 2
Aquanet.
years old. I was just a baby.
Yes.
All the terrible,
I was
terrible
9.
police hair.
We
I
were
remember it
alive.
like I was yesterday.
But anyway,
I don't even remember what I had yesterday.
at the Hammerheads Music
No.
Venue in West
Fuck no.
Islip, New York.
Wait. What?
Tina Fogla,
Fogla?
Foglia,
M-O-U-S-E.
pretty much,
Hot dog.
was last seen February 1st, 1982, at the Hammerheads Music Venue in West Islip, New York.
Hammerhead Music Venue.
Yeah,
Okay.
I guess so. Her dismembered body was discovered on February 3rd next to the Southern State Parkway. Her remains were placed in 3 garbage bags. The DNA of an unknown male was found on the bags.
It's me again, Margaret.
I'm scared.
I stay terrified.
All right, now we're going to April 20th, 1996.
Oh Jesus, that's right before. my
That's a
birthday.
hell of a jump.
That's right before I was born.
Did you get that sky raising?
I don't know.
I think he's confused.
No, he didn't burp. It didn't come
Two
flying out of his
female legs
nose.
wrapped up in a plastic bag were discovered on the Bayside shore. Jesus Christ. Because we have Bayshore Milwaukee, that's why I fucked up. But Bayside shore of Fire Island, 1 mile west of Davis Park Beach. This victim is referred to as Fire Island Jane Doe.
Fire Island Jane Doe.
Yep.
Just two legs in a bag, pretty
The
much.
victim's skull would later be found on April 11th, 2011.
Wow.
Oh, damn.
West of Bay Beach in Nassau County. There she was named Jane Doe number 7. Later, the two sets of remains were linked by DNA.
Okay, which makes sense.
So,
Bill the wife.
clearly...
This is all I need: legs and head. Perfect combo.
I feel like that's right.
She
Pretty
doesn't
much.
talk, right? Okay.
All right. Now we're going to get into some...
What's wrong with legs and head?
As long as she doesn't talk, everything will
But
be
you're
fine.
missing the whole torso, so you don't get titties.
Yeah, it'll be fine. The
What
head
the
does
head's
its job.
for?
Who knows if you even get a cooter,
The head
What the
does its
head
job.
is for?
As long as she doesn't talk, we're fine.
Right.
apparently. All right.
Just moisten her up a little bit.
June 28th, 1997.
Okay.
This dismembered torso of a young African-American female was found in Hampstead Lake State Park in New York. She had a tattoo of a heart-shaped peach on her left breast and was given the name Peaches. Police estimated she died less than 3 days before being discovered.
Sounds like a glittery prostitute.
We're losing something on.
Larson?
Because I don't have a cord for my laptop.
Where is it?
No idea.
There should be one upstairs.
Do you need yours, Crystal? Are you charged up enough?
No, this is life right now.
Oh,
So I'm dead.
okay.
Anyway. So,
Boy, it's so nice that they make sure their shit's charged.
I've had mine in the plug fucking all night, but apparently the plug into the wall was never done. I put it in the computer.
I feel like there's certain steps to get to like a successful ending, and you tried to skip level 4 and 5 to get to level 7.
I pretty much did.
Hey, at least you remembered to post last week's episode.
Give me that, man. On April 11th, 2011, police discovered the skeletal remains inside of a plastic bag near Jones Beach Park, referred to as Jane Doe number 3. In December of 2016, Peaches and Jane Doe were positively identified as being the same person. DNA analysis identified Peaches as the mother of Baby Doe. Both were found wearing the same jewelry. So Baby Doe's not yet. We don't know about that one yet. But we're still moving. Anyway, they're just trying to connect all the dots so you understand. November 19th, 2000.
Okay.
The torso of a woman was discovered by hikers.
It just fucking died.
Yeah.
It's okay. We'll keep going.
Yeah,
Was
keep going.
discovered by hikers in Long Island Pine Barrens in Manorville. The torso was found wrapped up in garbage bags dumped near the woods near Hansley Manor Road. She was given the name Manorville Jane Doe. Again, in April 4th, 2011, a skull, a pair of hands, the right foot were all found in a plastic bag near Ocean Parkway on Giglio Beach. These remains would be identified as Jane Doe number 6 until being linked by DNA to the Manorville Jane Doe. In May of 2020, they announced they positively identified the Manorville Jane Doe as Valerie Mack, 24, born July 2nd, 1976. So she eventually gets an A. November 23rd of 2020. Or not of 2020, sorry. Of 2000. Hunters found the body of a white or Hispanic man in the woods off of eastbound side of Long Island Expressway. Initials LIE. So, kind of weird. Near exit 68 in North Shirley. The victim had black hair, was wearing blue and white striped Gap boxer shorts. His age was estimated between 30 and 45. He was 5 feet 6 inches to 6 feet tall.
That's okay. That is a very large gap of height.
Yeah.
Well, you gotta remember Crystal's like 3'4", so
I'm 5'3".
so are you considered a midget or
No, because I'm not 4'10".
a dwarf?
I'm not.
Isn't the cutoff like 5 foot or 4'9"?
4 foot 10 inches tall. My half sister Sandy was 4 max height. 4 foot 10 inches tall.
Well, I am so sorry.
Anyway,
Did you go time?
weighed about 130 to 500 or 130 to 150 pounds. A surgical staple was noted embedded in his chin. He had multiple traumatic injuries. Fuck my life.
Whack, fuck, drink.
There's no room up here for you, Fang. Don't even try.
The hell is she throwing a fit for?
When she was drinking that, I just wanted to go smash
I know
the
you
whole
got there
bottle.
and squeeze it.
This is like my first actual carbonated soda, and I still kind of taste the metal. But I was so thirsty.
What do you mean you still kind of taste metal?
It's a new medicine she's on.
Oh.
So carbonated soda and me aren't friends.
Did they figure out what's going on in your noggin yet? Other than you have a noggin?
The water in my head
Okay.
is causing my vision.
Okay.
So with the medication I'm on right now, it's easy to lose what I'm doing when I'm thinking about things. So a lot of the times it's harder to bring back what I want to say, what I'm doing, and then keep track of it. So it's
Squirrel.
it's a squirrel.
It.
In essence. But anyway.
Boy, you're getting kind of violent on that pussy over there.
She's digging her claws so deep into my thigh right now.
Yeah, well,
Because she's not nice.
well, when you're trying to whack her tail off
Okay, so
with your hand.
yeah. So we've discovered Taigi's the smart one of the group. Loki's the stupid one. You know, you take your animal, you put them up to the wall. If they put their legs out, they're smart. Loki doesn't. He just accepts.
Yeah,
That the black one?
yeah, my dumb one right here.
Okay, Jenna.
Anywho, so back to what you were saying.
Anyway. So he had multiple traumatic injuries, including a crushed larynx, implying that he was strangled. Oh.
This is perfect for the glow in the dark ammo that we have out there.
Oh, the big coon?
Can you stay away from my
Big
ass?
coon.
The big coon.
What big coon?
The raccoon you saw the other day?
No. I said this would be perfect for the glow in the dark ammo that we have out there.
Just don't question my house.
The
So,
glow in
yeah.
the dark animal.
What is she doing?
Ammo.
Oh, ammo. I thought she said
Do you need help?
We all need help.
I have blacklight flashlight. That'd be better for him.
Anyway,
Moving on.
July 26th,
Well, you can still try it.
2003. Sorry. I was
Good
gonna say
Lord.
2003.
Is she taking a shit?
I don't know.
No,
We don't.
seems like it.
Sounds like drink bitch when she's in
She
there.
might be backed up, man. That could be why she's in pain.
Or she might have a UTI.
Or she might just be throwing a fit.
She didn't have an issue peeing earlier.
Urinary tract infection.
I think,
That's what a UTI
but I haven't
stands
seen
for.
her poop lately.
It could be putting pressure on her bladder too, depending on how backed up she is.
She pooped last weekend at our house because it was in her underwear.
Yeah, I know. Anyway, okay. July 26, 2003. A dismembered torso of a female, missing its head and hands, was discovered in Maryville, New York. With a tattoo on her back had been mutilated. The victim was identified 7 months later as Jessica Taylor, 20. After the detectives released the photo of her tattoo. On May 9th of 2011, a skull, a pair of hands, and a forearm was found at Giglio Beach and were matched to Jessica Taylor.
Okay.
So we got body parts everywhere.
We sipping on body parts.
Again, the cannibalism thing.
Not necessarily.
I mean, if
I'm
you're
talking coming from her because she's talking about biting people's balls off.
bite it off and I'm gonna spit it back in your mouth. Spit it back.
Lorena Bobbitt. Feel better?
Yeah.
Burp.
Give me a minute.
Burp,
The
lady, burp.
suitcase in March 3rd, 2007. A suitcase containing the dismembered torso of an unidentified Hispanic or light-skinned African American female washed up on the beach on Harbor Island in Merrimack. Now, how to pronounce that, but we're gonna go with that. A few weeks later, her legs washed up in different areas of Long Island.
Please tell me her name was Bobby.
It's better than Eileen.
A stab wound was noted on her torso. She had a tattoo of 2 cherries on her right breast. Your mom has rose on her right breast.
Yeah, and then Boo Bear on the left, I think.
I don't know about that one. I just remember the breast.
Yeah.
She had no problem showing us. Anyway, moving on.
I feel like I missed a chance to make a comment.
No.
And I'm just going to let it go.
But she was never identified. She has been censored as cherries. Bye, Felicia.
Booty tonight, aren't we?
Well, look who her mom is.
Honey, really got it from you.
July 9th, 2007.
Dang,
Maureen
there's no room
Bernard.
up here. Don't even try it.
Barnes.
Who?
Because Zena hit it
Maureen
perfectly
Bernard Barnes, 25, was last seen in her room at Super 8 Hotel in Midtown Manhattan. She had left her home in Norwich, Connecticut, to meet a client she had booked through Craigslist. That kind of makes me weird out. Anyway,
It's a hooker.
I feel like Craigslist, doesn't they have that missed connection shit?
Not
yeah,
anymore.
yeah. You used to be able to like order prostitutes and stuff, but you can't anymore.
Yeah, now they basically the only thing you find on Craigslist is car parts and jobs. They took all the personals out, everything.
Oh.
Yeah, I know.
Well, that's depressing.
I know, right?
Marine's body would be found December 13th of 2010 beside Ocean Parkway near Glaglio Beach. She was strangled.
But she wasn't dismembered.
No. June 23rd of 2008. Tanya Rush, 39, was last seen around 3 a.m. walking towards the subway station in Brooklyn. Her body was dismembered was discovered June 27th of 08 in Belmore, crammed inside a suitcase. Police stated it was particularly brutal murder. There was a lot of rage in this. Maybe he knew her. Because you know how some killers do random until it got personal?
Right.
Some, maybe. Who knows?
Or he happened upon her as she was walking by. He liked the way she looked. She declined.
It could be that. Or maybe she even looked like the person he was trying to do.
Right.
Like, even remotely, and that triggered him.
That could be too.
I can help you, sir.
Yeah, he wants a spot on the couch because Zena took up the middle one over here. I guess Zena had partially in my butt.
I don't like feeling your dick on my feet.
Well, it's all fine and dandy until the red rocket comes out.
I don't want to know that. Okay.
Poor Fang.
He just stuck his nose so far in that. That was disturbing.
My dog is stupid.
And then he looked at him like, help.
It looks
Uh-huh.
like
I swear, I'm surprised I didn't get fucking blamed for that.
Honey,
That was her.
I know. I was gonna say I don't know whether our Studio B mascot is smart or stupid. She's been dragging your dirty socks underneath the bed
Oh.
and putting her head in it.
Extra
Yeah.
flavor.
As long as she doesn't find my cum sock, we're okay.
If it stands up, we got problems.
I'm glad I do your laundry.
Needs to be washed
All right. July.
and sanitized.
That's scary. July 12th.
Oh, Jesus
2009.
Christ, woman, that kind of stinks.
She had gluten, dear.
Is that right? Melissa Barthelme. Oh, fuck me. Sorry. She's 24. Last seen outside of her apartment on Underhill Avenue in the Bronx. She had arranged for a $1,000 date with a client the next night somewhere on Long Island. After her disappearance, her sister received several phone calls from a man using Melissa's cell phone, claiming to be the killer.
Wow.
Melissa's body was discovered December 11th of 2010 beside Ocean Parkway near Glaglio Beach, where she was strangled. Glaglio.
I don't know. I don't speak New York.
I don't know.
Go, bang, don't start.
May 1st of 2010. Shannon Gilbert, who is 23, disappeared after leaving a client's house in Oak Beach. Shannon called 911 and claimed people were trying to kill her.
What are you doing?
She fled from the house and was last seen banging on the doors of homes in the neighborhood while she was screaming for help. After 19 months of searching, her body was discovered December 13th in 2011 in Oak Beach Marsh, about a quarter-mile from where she was last
Bang
seen.
and bang.
Oh,
Lay
wow.
down. You leave the cattle alone. Although the cattle.
When I said this man had a fucking reputation, this dude has a reputation.
No shit.
Dr. Peter Hackett of Oak Beach resident called Gilbert's mother and alleged allegedly claimed that he ran a home for wayward girls and had been treating Shannon on the morning of her disappearance. Hackett later denied making those calls. However, the phone records prove the calls took place. Maury Gilbert would later file a wrongful death suit against Dr. Hackett.
Oh, damn.
Leave the cat
That's
alone.
something. June 6th, 2010. Megan Waterman, 22, was last seen in Hauppauge, New York, walking toward a nearby grocery store. She had been staying in the Holiday Inn Express in Hauppauge and was captured on security camera walking out of the hotel around 1:30 in the morning.
I'll try to get up here with the,
Megan's body was discovered December 13th of 2010 beside Ocean Parkway near Giglio Beach, where she was strangled.
So that one, she was found within, from where the other one was found.
Yeah. The motherfuck. Thank you. Amber Lynn Costello, 27. Feel like that she's the oldest one we've gotten so far. Was last seen by her roommate leaving her home in North Bayland to meet a client. The client had called 3 or 4 times and offered Amber $1,500 for her services.
So they're obviously call girls.
Yeah, that's what it looks like. Police discovered Amber's body December 13th, 2010, beside Ocean Parkway near Giglio Beach, where she was strangled. Strangulation seems to be the key here.
Oh, you're on my ribs. Oh,
December
Well, you
11th,
started it.
2010.
No. Doesn't work that way.
A Suffolk County Police Canine Unit searching for Shannon Gilbert
Enough.
discovered skeletal remains
Enough.
along Ocean Parkway at Giglio Beach.
Get her, Fang.
The victim would later be identified as Melissa
Come here, Fang.
Bartholomew.
poor neglected dog.
Come here, buddy.
December 13th of 2010. Police
I'll
discovered
pet
3
you.
more sets of skeletal
I'll be nice
remains
to you.
where Melissa Bartholomew was found.
It'd be nice for the dog.
Traitor.
The bodies were found within 500 feet of each other.
Oh, damn.
So it's like bam to the bam to the bam.
What?
December 15th,
Hey, fuck.
2010. FBI offers to assist in the investigation.
You ever have one of those nights where you feel like you gotta shit, you gotta fart, but you know you don't want to fart because you might like empty out the entire contents of your bowels?
Yeah, no. After gluten, yes. No.
And they don't have an ass blaster.
Anyway, police
You're
seized
not
a white
making smelling
SUV
citrus.
from the client's Oak Beach residence. December 16th of 2010. Suffolk County Medical Examiner. Office reports the 4 sets of remains are all females, that Shannon Gilbert is not among them. The MD's office holds a press event to explain the approach involving dental records, DNA comparison, which you
Hey.
got, and the facial recognition to help these victims. January 19th, 2011.
MOUSC.
Hot dog.
One victim was identified as Megan Waterman, who was reported missing in June 2010. The identities of the 3 remaining were still unknown at that time. Now, January 24th of 2011, police revealed the identities of 3 remaining victims: Maureen Bernard Barnes, Melissa Bartholomew, and Amber Lane Costiel, along with the Watermen, were the 4 victims of the Giglio Beach 4. District Attorney Spada states that serial killer is responsible. He also revealed that all 4 victims worked as escorts using Craigslist. There was the call girl thing. Police Commissioner Richard Domer states that the search will resume once weather conditions improve. Suffolk County returned to Giglio Beach to continue the search for Shannon. 1 mile east of the original site of police.
I need one. I know. I get to see, actually.
A skull, forearm, and hands would later be discovered, and remains of Jessica Taylor were found. She was the Manor Jane Doe in 2003.
Fine.
Police state that the 5th one out, the remains were the
Fine.
set remains discovered that none of those were Shannon's. April 4th. I would watch your cup. Kelly, what's your cup?
Probably wife moved there.
Why can't you be a normal dog and just lay on the floor? Yeah, no. That's too
not
much work.
normal.
Police found 3 more sets of human remains along Ocean Parkway between Oak Beach and Giglio Beach.
I think y'all need a bigger cow.
Oh, no shit. The body of an Asian male dressed in women's clothing was discovered. The victim may have been transgender, and the cause of the death was determined to be blunt force trauma to the head. That was
The hell was that?
No, me.
Navi.
Oh.
A sketch was released in
Bang.
September of 2011. A skull and hands were found. That was Jane
The
Doe's.
Right there.
An unidentified female toddler, which referred to as Baby Doe, was found wrapped up in a blanket with no apparent signs of trauma.
Did you just fart, dog?
Well, your fault. Hey, you know you can lay on the floor. That's what dogs do.
Not this dog.
No, not any of the dogs. Well, besides Max. But he's old. Alright, so, April 11th, 2011. Police discovered 2 more sets of remains in separate locations along Ocean Parkway. Figs that later DNA determined referred to as Jane Doe 3 was the mother of the child that they found a week earlier. The skull was discovered along Ocean Parkway, referred to Jane Doe number 7, that was later linked to Fire Island Jane Doe, whose legs were found in 1996. Ow! Suffolk County District Attorney states there's no evidence that all of these remains are work of a single killer. Now he's thinking there's more than one.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, there's more to come with this. Should I pause?
Yeah, it's 9:30. We got a late start. We can.
That way I can pick up the rest next week. It's not that big of a deal.
So how far are we through the list?
So we're on May 17th of 2011. This is right before everything starts to pick up.
Okay.
And then... Ooh. With everything starting to pick up, you eventually find out who the baby was and where he came from.
Okay.
So, I have no problem calling this part 1.
Okie dokie.
So how do you feel so far?
It's gonna be a long one.
You think we got to cover X amount of years for this?
Well, it's not the longest. I don't know. This could be the longest one we've done, as far as parts wise. I don't know, but right now I don't think it is.
No, we had a two-parter. Or
Yeah, 2-parter. No, we did a 3.
it was 3.
We've done a 3.
What's the 3?
It was Drink Bitch, help me out.
What?
We did a 3-parter.
I don't know. I have the worst memory possible.
Or was it a 2-part? Tech Bitch, you awake?
Yeah, barely.
Did we do a 2 or a 3-parter?
It was a.
I want to say it was a 3.
It was a 2 because it was on Dahmer.
Oh yeah, it was gonna be 3, but then,
We were able to sum it up.
well, no, that and we never did get the interview with that
Yeah,
person,
so, man.
which we fucking lost out on big time.
Yeah, I was kind of pissed about that.
So, well, I think we'll go ahead and we'll shut it down for the night. Just, damn kid. So, yeah, I got a nasty shit brewing. So
I'd rather you not do it here.
that's another reason why I'm getting ready to call it quits. Besides, you guys don't have the Ass Blaster 5000. I need to make a portable one,
Yes, you do.
and that way Lacey can try it.
No. No, thank you. I told Paul he can buy one, but I need the warm one too.
You can get them,
Go be a normal dog. Lay it
and
on
they're
the
easy to
floor.
install.
He said no.
He said no. Because you can get it, you can run it right to the hot water line from your sink.
Do I have to?
Bang! What the hell are you doing?
You want-
Quit rubbing your red rocket on my knee.
you want-
Fine, get up. Get up. All right, we're out for the night. Have a good night, guys. Enjoy your weekend. Don't take any wood. Nichols, Epstein didn't kill himself. Midget porn is still half off.
You got him saying that shit for the longest time.
I didn't say nothing.
Mhm.
From all of us to all of you, have a great weekend. We will see you next week when we will continue to go live because we'll make sure that Tech Bitch charges shit. Say bye, Navi.
Say bye. Say bye.
There we go. Have a great night, everybody. That was probably the most clear I've heard. Oh, fine, don't push back there.
That's it for this week's episode.
And
We hope you're
try
good
not
and
to
drunk.
fart,
Stay
because I'm
safe
afraid
out
of
there,
what's gonna
people.
happen if I do.
Till next week, this is Whiskey, Wine, and True Crime. Good night, fuckers.
Okay. Don't forget to post that.